Hello and welcome to this edition of Tips and Tricks. Now today I'm going to be talking about surface lures all the time. Through my 30 some years of fishing and being around lakes all the time, beyond lakes all the time, I always just find it funny how situational a lot of fishermen get with their surface lures. It's either early morning or late in the evening, and usually in the summer. But I actually fish them almost all year round. I have caught fish in December on surface lures and January, and I fish them all day long a lot of times. Most of my big fish come between like 12 and 3 in the afternoon. And you don't have to see activity. I know this is another thing that people look to see if they're schooling fish or seeing fish jumping in the morning to think it's a good time to throw a surface lure. You don't need activity. You don't need to see things jumping. Imagine if you had to see fish eating a worm or chasing fish underwater before you fished a worm or a crankbait. You'd probably never fish them because you would never see them doing it. But same thing with surface lure. They will hit it all the time. You just have to have some confidence in it and just actually fish it all day long. It might not be a numbers thing, but it can get you really good quality fish. Most of my 5-6 pounders I get are, like I said, middle of the day between 12 and 3. And you hardly ever see anybody fishing a surface lure at that time unless there's schooling activity and activity on the surface. But just don't fall into this. It's a good lure. It's just as good as a worm or a crank or anything else you would throw any time of the year. I hope this helps. Until next time.